What's up? This is a video series called WikiGems, where you and I will be reading through some random interesting Wikipedia articles together. If you like this type of video, feel free to like the video, as well as drop us a sub on the channel. Thanks. The article that we're going to be going over today is called 27 Club. The 27 Club is an informal list consisting mostly of popular musicians, artists, actors, and other celebrities who died at age 27. Although the claim of a statistical spike for the death of musicians at that age has been refuted by scientific research, it remains a cultural phenomenon documenting the deaths of celebrities, many noted for their high-risk lifestyles. Because the club is entirely notional, there is no official membership. Cultural phenomenon. Beginning with the deaths of several 27-year-old popular musicians between 1969 and 1971, dying at the age of 27 came to be, and remains, a perennial subject of popular culture, celebrity journalism, and entertainment industry lore. This cultural phenomenon, which came to be known as the 27 Club, attributes special significance to popular musicians, artists, actors, and other celebrities who died at age 27, often as a result of drug and alcohol abuse or violent means such as homicide, suicide, or transportation-related accidents. Several exhibitions have been devoted to the idea, as well as novels, films, and stage plays. The cultural phenomenon also gave rise to an urban myth that celebrity deaths are more common at 27, a claim that has been refuted by statistical research. History. Brian Jones, Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, and Jim Morrison all died at the age of 27 between 1969 and 1971. At the time, the coincidence gave rise to some comment, but it was not until Kurt Cobain's 1994 death at age 27 that the idea of a 27 Club began to catch on in public perception. Blues musician Robert Johnson, who died in 1938, is one of the earliest popular musicians to be included in the list of 27 Club members. According to Hendrix and Cobain's biographer Charles R. Cross, the growing importance of the media, internet, magazines, and television, and the response to an interview of Cobain's mother were jointly responsible for such theories. An excerpt from a statement that Cobain's mother, Wendy Fredenberg Cobain O'Connor, made in the Aberdeen, Washington newspaper The Daily World. "Now he's gone and joined that stupid club. I told him not to join that stupid club," referred to Hendrix, Joplin, and Morrison dying at the same age, according to Cross. Other authors share this view. On the other hand, Eric Segelstad, writer of the 27's The Greatest Myth of Rock and Roll, assumed that Cobain's mother referred to the death of his two uncles and his great-uncle, all of whom had committed suicide as well. According to Cross, the events have led to a set of conspiracy theorists to suggest the absurd notion that Kurt Cobain intentionally timed his death so he could join the 27 Club. In 2011, 17 years after Cobain's death, Amy Winehouse died at the age of 27, prompting a renewed swell of media attention devoted to the club once again. 3 years earlier, she had expressed a fear of dying at that age. An individual does not necessarily have to be a musician to qualify as a member of the 27 Club. Rolling Stone included television actor Jonathan Brandis, who committed suicide in 2003, in a list of 27 Club members. Anton Yelchin, who had played in a punk rock band but was primarily known as a film actor, was also described as a member of the club upon his death in 2016. Likewise, Jean-Michel Basquiat has been included in 27 Club lists, despite the relative brevity of his music career and his prominence as a painter. Scientific studies. According to music biographer Charles R. Cross, the number of musicians who passed away at 27 is truly remarkable by any standard. Though humans die regularly at all ages, there is a statistical spike for musicians who die at 27. Despite the cultural significance given to musicians and celebrity deaths at age 27, the claim that they are statistically more common at this age is an urban myth refuted by scientific research. A study by university academics published in the British Medical Journal in December 2011 concluded that there was no increase in the risk of death for musicians at the age of 27, stating that there were equally small increases at age 25 and 32. The study noted that young adult musicians have a higher death rate than the general young adult population, surmising that fame may increase the risk of death among musicians, but this risk is not limited to age 27. The selection criteria for the musicians included in the study, based on having scored a UK #1 album between 1956 and 2007, excluded several notable members of the 27 Club, including Hendrix, Joplin, Morrison, Pete Ham, and Ron Pigpen McKernan. A 2014 article at The Conversation suggested that statistical evidence shows popular musicians are actually more likely to die at the age of 56, 2.2% compared to 1.3% at 27. In popular culture, music. The name of the song 27 by Fall Out Boy from their 2008 album is a reference to the Club. The lyrics explore the hedonistic lifestyle common in rock and roll. Pete Wentz, the primary lyricist of Fall Out Boy, wrote the song because he felt that he was living a similarly dangerous lifestyle. So we've got Let Live, Daughtry's song Long Live Rock and Roll, Mac Miller's 2015 song Brand Name contains the lyrics, "To everyone who sell me drugs, don't mix it with that bullshit. I'm hoping not to join the 27 Club." Miller died at age 26 after consuming counterfeit oxycodone. So yeah, these are all just references to the 27 Club in different songs, different popular songs. Halsey, Juice WRLD. Video games. In the 2016 video game Hitman, one of the in-game missions, Club 27, involves killing an indie musician who's celebrating his 27th birthday. Comics. Cartoonist Luke McGarry created the 27 Club comic series for Mad Magazine, debuting in its relaunch's first issue in 2018. The comics feature Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Brian Jones, Robert Johnson, Amy Winehouse, Jim Morrison, and Kurt Cobain as paranormal pop stars descending from rock and roll heaven to save the planet with the aid of mortal medium Keith Richards. The series continued in subsequent issues until Portsea Comics, the section in which the comic appeared, was retired upon the magazine's 2019 reformat. Identified members. So this is a list of all of the members of the 27 Club. Because the 27 Club is entirely notional, there's no official membership. The following table lists people described as members of the club and reliable published sources. Let's just skim over this. Alexander Living, blah, 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 Robert Johnson, big names. Brian Jones, Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Jim Morrison, Pete Ham. Some big names. There are a lot of names on here. Kurt Cobain. So everyone on this list died at 27. Amy Winehouse, Richard Turner. Some big names. So it looks like that's the end of the article. Again, if you like this video, feel free to drop a like and a sub on the channel. And I'll catch you next time. Thanks.